Alright, hey there mums. So today's workout we did was around core, and this is one of the dogs, this is Kira. So hopefully I'll get this recorded before that battery goes flat, but in a nutshell this is the workout today. So we did 5 reps of everything, we went through the entire routine, we went back, we then did 10 reps, then we did 15, and then we did 20. So anytime there was one leg, it was 1 rep is right, 1 rep is left, and that was clear 1 rep. So we'll explain to you what I mean in a second. So let's just go through the first couple. You need to get out of the way, miss. So the first one was what we called our dead bug. So we're laying down on the floor. Our hands are in the air, shoulders pulled back, and our knees in this position. So if we did the 1 leg at a time, we would go 1, 1 for 1 rep. If we did 2 legs, that would just be 1 rep. The more advanced move was we're going to use 1 hand, so left hand, right leg, left leg, right hand. And therefore 1 rep per side is a total of 1. So you basically do 10 to equal the 5. We then went on to lunges. You all know how to do lunges. Simple, straightforward. So first round being 5 reps. So whether I go forward, 1, 1, 2, 2, etc. So you can go forward or you can go backward, entirely up to you. We then did a reverse plank, but we did it a little bit differently. So we did it leaning back on our elbows, and the reason for this, it also brought in a little bit of our glutes. So we simply laid back onto our elbows. Now, 2 choices. You can have your legs out straight, or you can have them bent. And we just simply tip the head back, held up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Okay, so 5 of those for the 5 reps. If you want to do a full reverse plank, we're up into our hands. We're coming back into our hands, pulling all the way back, simply coming up, and we are holding. Okay, for 2 or 3 seconds, and we're down. That is probably easier than the first one, but I'm getting you to do the first one so that way we also focus on getting a little bit of glute activation, which will pull in those muscles just above our hips at our lower back and also help us engage our lower abdominals. It won't feel like it, but as you go through, as Steph and Hides will let you know, you will feel it later on. So that's our reverse plank, and I'll do a right up as well too. Next one, we simply went into push-ups. 5 push-ups is just 5. So there's not 5 left, 5 right, unless you're going to do Sylvester Stallone. Just 5 push-ups. Next time 10, 15, then 20. From there we went on to straddles and leg raises. So a straddle, I'll show you a straddle side on. The mat is good for using for the straddle. So I'm going to push my mat around. I'm going to start on my hands and my knees. I'm going to bring my knees up off the floor just an inch, and I'm simply going to straddle 1 leg over here next to my hand. My other leg's going to come up here and form a triangle. 1, 1, 2, 2. Now if I do this, I should be able to sit in this position and lift my hands off. And as Steph and Hyde will let you know, it attacks the breathing quite a fair bit because we're constantly crunching. So that's what our straddle is. And the last one we did, just leg raises. Simple, old school leg raises. So again, what I want you to do with the leg raises, if you point your toes, okay, put your hands under the small of your back. If you point your toes, you'll use your hip flexors a lot more. If you pull your toes back, and therefore think about pushing your heels forward, when you do that, you'll find you'll use your hammies and you use your glutes more. And what will happen is you'll use your upper abdominals. So from here, my upper abdominals will work because my hip flexors aren't engaged as much. Whereas if I point, I'll hit my lower abdominals and we go from there. Okay? So short and sweet. 5 reps of everything. Have a little rest. Don't race this. Okay, today we did the 5, 10, 15, 20, and it took us pretty much the full 30 minutes non-stop just to try to get that done. So don't race. Again, it's going to smoke your core, and also if you do it slower, it will engage your core a lot more. So I don't ever want us to do core work and smash out reps. We'll end up hurting ourselves. So just until we get back that muscle memory, and you still do have abs, they're just covered up for a bit, right? So it's a bit like we've all got the six pack. Some of us, me included, have still got the wrappers on it. So I want you to take your time, nice and easy. That's the workout. I'll post it up. This will be a link to YouTube. There'll be a summary there, and there'll also be, I'm going to start putting this in the group, which I'm going to send you a link to, so we'll start recording all these so that you can look back. As long as you're still training with us, you can look back and see any of these other workouts. That's it. Time for my workout. Bit much later than normal. I'll work out, the dogs will come in because they'll hear the fan going on the bike. Cheers.